Hi, I'm Karen. Thanks for joining me for yoga today. This is going to be a 45-minute class. We're going to have some flow, some deep stretches, nice resting pose at the end. So you're going to get a chance to work on your flexibility and your balance, a little bit of strength, and we're breathing deeply the whole time. So just bring yourself in the fully present moment. Put all the distractions to the side before you start. This is a Skype class, so you're going to either do what you see me doing, or when it comes to left and right directions, do what you hear me saying, because on Skype it looks a little different. So anyway, just enjoy, and here we go. We're seeing a low back that is not quite right. I think it's just tight muscles, but if you see me kind of not going as deep into the poses, that's why. So let's go ahead and just lay down with those feet on the mat. Let's let our knees just fall towards each other. You can rest your arms at your sides, all the way out or next to you, just taking deep cleansing breaths. So just feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with each breath. Just trying to let go of a little bit more of the distractions, the thoughts. Just bring yourself fully present here. As you're breathing in and out through your nose, you can go ahead and walk those feet towards your fingertips. You can gently lift those hips up into your bridge. Stay there for a breath. And slowly peel that spine down. Let's actually do that 2 or 3 times. So slowly peel that spine up. Just take some deep cleansing breaths in and out. And as you exhale, slowly lower that spine down. And let's do that one more time, gently pressing those hip flexors up to the ceiling, taking a deep breath in and out. And exhale, just slowly peeling that spine down. Let's go ahead and bring those arms out to the side. You can rest them palms up or palms down, whatever best for you. Keep the feet separated, and let's just gently windshield wiper those knees. So not fast. You're just going to hold it over to one side, glance over in that opposite direction, and just slow and controlled do that a few times. Feeling that nice stretch for your hips and your back. And let's go one more time to each side. Good. All right, let's go ahead and roll into your right side. And you can use your bottom arm for your pillow. Let's take your left heel or foot, in your hand. Gently press that knee down, pulling that left heel to the back side and pressing that left knee, hip bone forward. You can even take the top of your left foot, and just push it away from you a little bit. Feel that nice quadricep stretch from being so tight. All the things that we do during the week. And let's release that. Let's come to our stomach. Let's come to those forearms. And let's gently pull your chest forward, open up your shoulders. Your head's not looking straight up or straight down. Just a natural extension of the spine and sphinx. Good. As you exhale, let's lower down. And you're just going to go ahead and roll over onto your left side. Just going to turn around so I can continue to face you guys. And you're going to pull your right heel to your backside. Gently press that knee down, and you're pushing that right hip bone forward. Again, a nice quadricep stretch, those thighs Work hard with all the exercise you do all week. Let's take the top of that foot and kind of push it away from you a little bit. Good, and exhale, release. Let's go ahead and roll into your stomach. And let's tuck those toes under. Place our hands underneath our shoulders and just push up to your knees at first. If you'd like to go ahead and come up to your toes, you can. That's totally up to you. But think about engaging your abdominals, letting your chest lead, and hugging the sides with your elbows. And let's gently press into up dog, opening that chest. Now let's take those knees apart, big toes together, and allow those hips to sit back towards your heels. And as you rest your forehead, the middle of your chest is just sinking down. Take a deep breath into any tightness around your back. And exhale, just allow it to dissolve. Let's walk those fingertips a little farther forward. Bring our hips in the air. Rest your forehead again and just let that chest sink down. Exhale, let's come up onto those hands and knees and do a couple cat-cow stretches. So hold that arching up like a cat and gently press the tailbone and nose to the ceiling. Do that one more time. Good, let's tuck those toes under and come to down dog. So let's spread those fingertips apart. Lift your hips and just gently let that head and chest sink between your shoulders. And as you exhale, you can even bend one knee and then the other. Just loosening up those lower legs. Let's go ahead and take our right toes up to the ceiling. Walk those hands back, nose towards your left knee. And exhale, let's gently swing that right leg through. Your right knee is right above the ankle, and we're going to turn that left foot flat. And with abdominals nice and strong, we're going to float that chest up. And you're in warrior one. So that right knee is bent nice and deep. Shoulders are pressed down. Deep cleansing breaths. And then very slowly open it up into warrior two. Let's find the tip of your right middle finger and bend your right knee. Use your right inner thigh to open up that knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, see if you can come just that little bit deeper. Reverse warrior. Let's bring that left hand to your left thigh. Right arm reaches up. Gently pulling the right side of the rib cage away from the hip bone, keeping that right knee bent deep. Good. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Wiggle those toes a little bit. Make sure you're not trying to grip the mat with those toes. Let's bring the right arm to the right thigh and that left arm up. If you'd like to, slide that right hand down the inside of that foot. You're going to press your right knee and shoulder into each other and rotate open the left shoulder, rolling open. And then on our exhale, let's place those hands down. Straighten your right knee, slide those feet farther apart. Sink the head down and breathe. So each exhale, you're able to sink the head a little closer to the mat, really lifting that tailbone up. On your exhale, we can take our first two fingers. Make a hook with your big toes. Glance up, your chest pulls forward, tailbone back. And then the strength of the arms gently pulls that head down towards the mat. Use each exhale as that opportunity to deepen that stretch. And then let's place those palms on the mat. See if your feet want to spread any farther apart. Let's bend those elbows and sink the head and elbows towards the mat. And then think about really straightening the legs the best that you can, lifting the hips up. One more deep cleansing breath here. Let's walk those hands up towards the front of the mat. And let's go ahead and bring that right foot back so you're in your plank. Let's hug those sides, come on down slowly. Nice up dog, opening that chest. And you can do a push-up if you want to, and then down dog. Let's shift that weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards your knuckles. Lift those hips and allow the head and chest to sink between your shoulders. Nice, deep, cleansing breaths. As we walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. Chin in the chest, let's take our right toes up to the ceiling. Walking those hands back, nose towards your left knee, right toes reach. And your left hand could hold the ankle, it's just an option. Nose towards that straight left leg if possible, and right toes reach up. Exhale, let's place those feet together. Let's cross our forearms, hold your opposite calf, and start to straighten those legs as the best that you can. Good, let's release, glance up and reverse swan dive up, standing back bend. Good, let's go ahead and take that right arm down. Let's keep those feet together. Spread between the left side of the rib cage and hip bone and lean to your right. Walk those right fingertips down the leg. Good, right hand grabs that wrist, just gently pull and rest the head. Pressing that left foot down for half moon. Good, inhale. Exhale a little bit deeper. Just rest the head and press that left foot down. Good, come to your standing back bend. And let's look past the fingertips. Bring your right toes back. Engage your abdominals. And let's go ahead and come into Warrior 3. You can lift that leg as high as you would like. Lower that chest. And then on your exhale, let's bend that left knee. Lunge on your right toes. Lean it back into your crescent lunge. Look past your fingertips and swing through. Bring those arms up. Scoot that right foot a little farther back. Tuck the pelvis under and lean it back again in crescent lunge. Good, look past those fingertips and let's bring those palms down. Your left foot's back. Abs are strong. Let's hug the sides, come on down. Up dog, opening your chest. Nice push up if you want to, and down dog. Deep breath in, lifting those hips up. Exhale, relax the feet, and let's take our left toes up to the ceiling. Let's walk our hands back a little bit. Nose towards your right knee, left toes reach. And exhale, gently swing through. That left knee is right above the ankle. Let's turn our right foot flat and float the chest off of that left thigh for Warrior 1. Hips are facing the front of the mat. Left knee is bent deep. Good, let's open it up. You're going to find the tip of your left middle finger. You're going to bend that left knee deep. Use your left inner thigh to open up that knee. Exhale, really bend the knee nice and deep. And reverse warrior. Left side of the rib cage away from the hip bone, deep breaths. And back to Warrior 2. You're not gripping the mat with those toes. Left arm, left thigh, and that right arm is up. welcome to slide that left hand down the inside of that foot, pressing that left knee and shoulder into each other, not shrugging your shoulders, and let's open up that right shoulder. Exhale, placing those hands down. Let's straighten that left knee. Slide those feet apart, and as we sink that head down, feel free to clasp your fingertips at your low back, gently pulling those arms straight. Legs are as straight as you feel comfortable, lifting the tailbone and breathing. Good, let's release the fingers. Bring those hands to the mat. See if your feet want to spread any farther apart. Face your fingertips behind you. Walk those hands back. Sink that head down and breathe. Good, now walk those hands back towards the front of your mat and let's bend those elbows. Sinking the head down, sinking your elbows down. Deep breaths. Legs are as straight as you feel comfortable. Good, on your exhale, let's walk those hands up to the front of the mat. And let's lunge your left foot back. Abs are strong, and let's hug the sides, come on down. Nice up dog, opening the chest. Push up if you choose it, and down dog. Connect to that breath. Feel the rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract. Exhale, sinking that head and chest down. Let's walk or softly jump our feet to our hands. Chin in your chest. Let's take those left toes up to the ceiling. Hands walk back, nose towards your right knee. Left toes reach. Right hand could hold the ankle if you want. Reaching the left toes up, right knee is as straight as you feel comfortable. And exhale, let's place those feet down. Let's hug our thighs, holding onto your opposite elbow, chin in your chest. Straighten the legs the best that you can. Exhale, let's release. Engage your abdominals and reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good, and that left arm's gonna come down. We're gonna keep those feet together. Deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips are gonna walk down the leg, lengthen down your right side. Left hand's gonna grab the wrist, just gently pull, rest your head. Deep breath in. Exhale, press the right foot down. Nice half moon. Good, front of your mat. Standing back bend. Good, exhale as you lower those arms to shoulder height. Left leg behind you, abs are strong. You're welcome to lift that left leg as high as you'd like. And then gently lunge on your left toes, bending the right knee, lean back into your crescent lunge. Look past your fingertips and swing through. Inhale up, we're gonna take that left foot a little farther back. Lower the knee, tuck the pelvis under and really lean back. Good, look past those fingertips, palms down on the mat. The right foot back. Abs are strong, hug the sides, come on down. Nice up dog. Push up if you choose, and down dog. Remember, you can take a break when you need to. Let's take those right toes up to the ceiling. Walk our hands back, nose towards that left knee, and then gently swing that right leg through. Lunge between your hands. Your right knee's right above the ankle. We're going to get ready for prayer twist. So you can walk the right foot to the right. Take your left elbow to the outside of the thigh. Palms pressed together, right elbow up. We're not going to shrug our shoulders. We're going to take that left foot a little farther away from you. You could even take your left knee a little closer to the mat, helping you to twist. Keeping that face calm. Exhale, one hand down and then the other. Left knee on the mat. Hands on the inside of that foot. Let's walk that foot even farther right. Sink that left quadricep towards the mat. Feel free to start to bend the elbows. Come down to your forearms if you want to. Chin in your chest. Deep cleansing breath into those hips. Exhale, really release that tightness. Use each breath to release a little bit more. As you walk those hands up, we're going to walk the right foot back to the mat. And we're going to come back and roll the back of your mat up if you want a little bit more cushion for your left knee. We're going to bring that chest up. All right, we're going to take those hips and sink as far forward as you can. You don't want the knee to overextend the ankle, so walk that foot out if you need to. Let's straighten the arms, bring that chin in your chest, and keep breathing. Good, let's take that left forearm on the outside of that right thigh, and let's place that back hand at your low back. You can stay here, or you could also lift and grab that back foot. If it's too much for you, don't do it. Let's take that right knee, bend it a little bit more. Exhale, very slowly untwist. Let's take the right knee to the mat and unfold that mat. And give yourself a nice cat stretch. Glancing up. Good, let's take that right wrist directly under your shoulder and let's extend that right leg out. Left arm out for spinal balancing, abs are engaged. Feel free to take that right foot in the air. Left hand reaches around to grab it. Let's take that right foot a little higher if you want. Lift out of your right shoulder. Take the top of your right foot. Press it away from you and breathe. Inhale, lift as high as you'd like. Exhale, reach nice and long. And hand and knee down. Let's sit our hips to the right and bring that right hand on top of the left. And just continue to let those hips fall to the right. Exhale, let's untwist. And let's come back to your plank. Abs are strong. Remember, you're not going to let those hips sag down. We're going to bring the knees to the mat when we need to. Come on down. Up dog. Push up if you'd like, and down dog. Exhale, shift weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards the knuckles. Lift those hips and allow the head and chest to sink as you breathe. Dissolve that tightness from your glutes straight down to your ankles. And let's take our left toes up. Walk those hands back. Nose towards your right knee, left toes a little higher. Gently swing through. You're going to lunge between your hands and then get ready for prayer twist on this side. So the left foot can come a little farther left. Right elbow comes to the outside of the thigh. Palms pressed together with that left elbow up in the air. We're not shrugging our shoulders. Working on strength, flexibility, and balance all at the same time. Let's take that right foot a little farther behind us if you want to. Your right knee could come a little closer. Deep breaths. And exhale, one hand down. The other hand down with that right knee down. And hands on the inside of that left foot. So we walk that left foot to the left. Let's take your right quadriceps, sink it forward. Feel free to start to bend those elbows, come down to your forearms. Let's take a deep breath into the tightness around your hips. Exhale, release some of that tightness. Keep your breath deep and the face muscles nice and relaxed. Big exhale, dissolving that tightness. And let's come back to the palms. Walk that left foot back to the mat. And we're going to go ahead and fold the mat up in the back if you want some more cushion for your right knee. Let's bring that chest up. And let's take your hips, sink forward. Make sure your left knee is right above the ankle. Right forearm on the outside of the thigh and left hand at your low back. Bend this left knee deep. Feel free to grab the back foot unless that's stressful for you. Just don't worry about it. Feel that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with each breath. Exhale, slowly untwist. Let's bring our left knee to the mat and let's go ahead and unfold that mat. Give yourself a nice cat stretch. Glancing up. And let's go ahead and bring your left wrist and shoulder in alignment. Take your left leg behind you. Abs are engaged and right arm reaches for spinal balance. Notice I'm not looking up or straight down, okay? Just a natural extension of your spine. Left foot in the air if you want to, and that right hand can grab it. Let's take the left foot up towards the ceiling. Press the top of the foot away from you and breathe deeply. Inhale, really lift. Exhale, let's extend out, reach as long as you can. Hand and knee down, hips to the left, and left hand comes on top of the right. Deep breaths. Good, come to your hands and knees. Nice cat stretch. Glance up. Let's make this our last plank of today. Keeping the wrists below the shoulders. Let's hug those sides, come on down slowly. Open the chest into up dog. Push up if you want to, and down dog. Now as you're breathing, if you feel like you want to, you can come down to those forearms into dolphin. Now we can walk those toes a little closer to your elbows if you want to. Use the leverage of your forearms to gently press yourself back. Let's gently come to our knees. And let's go ahead and lie on our stomach. Let's take that left arm straight out to our side. And let's go ahead and roll to your left, stretching that left shoulder. So your right foot comes behind you. Your right hand slides to the low back. You can always walk those left fingertips a little farther away. And your right foot can even walk a little farther away from you. Keep that breath deep. Dissolving that tightness with each and every breath. Good. At the end of our exhale, let's slowly untwist. Come to our stomach. Come up to those forearms briefly in Sphinx. Head lifts up, chest pulls forward. Slowly bringing that chest down. Let's do the same to the other shoulder. So right arm extends, palm down. Gently roll to your right. Bend that left knee, place the foot behind you. And left hand slides to the low back. Now you might find if you've had any shoulder issues, that instead of that right palm being down, you could turn the right palm up, and that might feel a little bit better on that shoulder. And you can continue to walk that left foot farther away from you. Relax the muscles in your face, deep breaths. End of your exhale, let's slowly roll back to the stomach. And let's clasp those fingertips behind you. Gently pull those arms straight and gently lift your feet up a little bit. See if the hands want to come off of your backside and you're not looking straight up or straight down. It's just a natural extension of your spine with your head. Exhale, let's release. Glance to your left. Shoulders relax. Briefly glance up. Turn to your right and take a couple breaths. Good. Gently glance forward. Hands underneath your shoulders. Just gently press yourself back. Take your knees apart. Big toes together. Sit back in child's pose. Rest your forehead and breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale, let the head rest in the middle of your chest, sink down. Good, let's walk those hands to the front of the mat. And go ahead and have a seat. Let's make sure that your yoga strap or karate belt or necktie, whatever you're using, it's going to be right next to you. And let's come into our boat. So shoulders down, abs are strong. We're going to bring those arms up. You're welcome to bring one foot or both feet up. Take some deep breaths in and out. On your exhale, let's place those feet together. Let's pull the heels towards your body. Hold on to your toes. Shoulders down. Let's lift our head up. And then bring your nose towards those toes. Deep breath in. Exhale, let everything sink down. End of your exhale, slowly lifting up and bringing those knees up. Shoulders down, we're going to bring those arms up. One leg or both are up. Nice, strong. You can lift those toes up. You can bring your knees together and slowly come on back. Hugging those knees into our chest, nice and tight. Shoulders down, glance in one direction. Glance in the other direction. And exhale, let's take those straight arms between our knees. Grab onto ankles or feet. Gently pull the knees down towards the sides of the rib cage. You can take your elbows and gently press the knees apart as you rock side to side. Happy baby. Good. As we exhale and release, let's let that left leg go. Hug our right knee into the chest, shoulders down, and just rotate that right foot gently in both directions. Now we're going to place that right foot in your yoga strap. You're going to bring the yoga strap towards your heel, relax your foot, and gently pull the leg towards you as you press that right knee away from you. Feel the belly lift as you inhale and lower as you exhale. Good, now let's back away. Move the strap towards the ball of your foot, get a good flex. And as you gently pull the leg towards you, feel free to roll it out or in, depending on which one deepens your calf stretch. Keep breathing. And then release. Let's hold the strap with your right hand. Take it out to the right as you glance to your left. Now let's keep that left hip rolled down to the mat. Gently pull right toes, aim to that wall behind you. Keep breathing. And then go ahead and hand that strap to your left hand. You're going to gently bring the leg across the body as you glance right. And gently pull, stretching straight down that right IT band. Keep that breath in and out through the nose. And let's roll to your low back. You can place both feet in the strap. And then just gently pull the legs towards you. You can press the knees away. And let's release. You can place the strap down briefly as you hug your knees. And then let the right leg go, hugging your left knee and shoulders down. Let's rotate that left foot gently. And then placing your left foot in the strap. Let's move the strap towards your heel. Foot's relaxed. As you pull the left leg towards you, just gently press that left knee away. Don't forget your deep breaths. Good, and backing away, moving the strap towards the ball of your foot. Flexing that foot, and as you pull the leg towards you, feel free to roll it out or in. Keep that breath going. And let's release, holding the strap with your left hand, taking out to the left, and you're going to glance to your right as you gently pull. Make sure you try to keep that right hip rolled to the mat. Big exhale, let's hand the strap to the right hand. Take it across and let's look over that left arm. Gently pull. Left IT band stretch. Exhale, let's let that go. Let's lengthen our body from fingertips to toes. See how long you can make yourself. Exhale, let's slide those arms down towards our sides, palms up. Let those feet flop out naturally. Eyes are closed. Made it to your last pose, total resting pose. If your back's bothering you or your knee or anything and you just have to shift around a little bit, please feel free to do that. Make sure those teeth are just rested slightly apart. Let's use our breath to let go of any tension or stress that we're still holding on to. Next exhale is going to flow across your forehead. Feel it stream across your temples, releasing tightness between your temples. And across the back of the head. Across your eyes, nose and cheekbones. Feel the breath flow across the back of your jaw. Straight down the sides and back of the neck. Flowing across the top of your shoulders. As you exhale, feel that breath rolling down your arms, rounding your elbows, straight down your forearms. To your wrists, palms on the top of your hand, between your fingers, all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, just moving the fingers gently. Letting tension and stress escape through your fingertips. Feel your exhale rolling across your rib cage. Flowing from your mid-back down to the small of your back. Across your waist and your abdominals. The deep breath in. Exhale, let those hips and glutes release towards the mat. Quadriceps and hamstrings relax. Knees, shins, and calves. Ankles, then let the breath round your heels and flow up the arch of your foot, rolling across the top of your foot, between your toes and all the way to your toe tips. Exhale, moving the toes gently. Body's relaxed. Anything negative escaped through those fingers and toes. So we notice a calmness. Brand new perspective on the rest of your day. You're ready to take it on. So let's be nice to ourselves coming out of this position slowly. Bend one knee, and then when you're ready, the other knee can join it. And we can slowly roll to one side, placing our head on our bottom arm for our pillow. And on your exhale, just gently pressing yourself up to a nice, comfortable, cross-legged sitting position. A nice deep breath in. Bringing your hands to your heart. Surrendering everything in that head to your heart. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for coming, and just enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.